Yellow symbolizes gold. But something that's more important than gold and money, sacred shards. And more important than that are legendaries. And today, we are gonna go through how you can farm sacred shards. Now obviously sacred shards is a little bit more scarce than ancient shards and void shards, but there are ways to get them on a daily basis even, actually, come to think of it. But yeah, let's go through them. One of the more easier ways to get them, you basically just need to log in. Daily login rewards. Sometimes there's a couple sacred shards here, and on the Visix ones, holy shit, that week is banging. Look at that. Day 265 and 268 in 1 week. Boom! 2 sacreds. And then, I'm not sure if there's a couple more early game though. Just ancient shards and void shards. Yeah. But after that, you can get them a little bit here and there. Sometimes, like this month for me, nothing. But I am getting a primal. But that's just by logging in. Then, there's another way. Well, there's a couple other ways. Well, let's get through it. Here, you have the missions. Arbiter missions gives you sacred shards. Ramanta missions also give you sacred shard. Then I'm like 3 away of getting another sacred shard for the Marius missions. So make sure if you are able to do them, make sure you do them because it gives you so juicy rewards. Then we have another way that's kind of easy to get the shards as well. It's by doing dailies. And the dailies, you're not getting any sacred shards, but you're progressing. And then you're doing the weeklies, okay? And after you've done the weeklies, you've done the monthly, you're getting a sacred shard each month. That's guaranteed if you do your dailies. And why wouldn't you do your dailies? I'm not sure. I don't think you need to actually do the weekly. No. But you need to do your dailies in order to get the monthly. There. Now, this is another way to get them. But it's... I mean, you can get them. But, and depending on where you are in the game, and depending on how much you do Tag Team Arena. But, there is one there. For 30,000 gold bars, if you have unlocked this, you can get a sacred shard. I believe this is a month cooldown, but that's another way to get a sacred shard. Now, let's get into, obviously, clan boss. It wasn't too long ago I actually could one key everything, thanks to the Ninja Turtles. Right? But there is, I believe, yeah, I think it's just the Nightmare and the Alter Nightmare chests. When you do the feeling you get a sacred shard from the Nightmare chest. Damn, you know it's gonna be a good day. And then when you don't get it in the Ultra Nightmare, you're like, what the fuck? This is bullshit. No, but basically, never gotten this. But I'll just state this. This is some bullshit, but it's highly unlikely you're getting them. You could technically get 4 sacred shards daily. This hasn't happened to me. The largest amount is 2. And then, I mean, this is daily. Again, I don't know how many times I need to say daily, but yeah. On a daily friggin' basis, you can get 4 sacred shards. Or 2. That's happened to me like once or twice. Or maybe at least 1. Okay? Then, we have something that's also quite recent for me. Okay? Clearing Doom Tower back to back. I believe we have the 2 easier stages now, but I've cleared this, which is really nice. If you're clearing the whole hard stages, you're getting 2 sacred shards, and that's nothing to scuff, cuff, or whatever. That's nothing to dismiss. Is basically what I'm saying, plain English. So make sure if you can do it, obviously do it. Duh. In normal, I don't think there's no sacred shards. And also. I looked this up, but they've said 2 to 3 sacreds. Maybe one of these one of these rotations have 1 more shard, but from what I've seen, it's 2 sacred shards in total. Then we have faction wars. Now, this is obviously one-time thing, but there are a couple sacred shards to pick up here. Let's see. In this stage here, you're getting 1. Then you have like back-to-back sacred shards, and then another one here, and then that's it. But I also believe you're getting some in hard is obviously a bit, harder. Or no? Yeah, you're getting 1. No, you're getting 2. Hell, that faction wars is obviously a one-time thing, but it's another way to get it. One thing also, if you're mid to late game and you haven't done this, you need to. Okay. Run in with 2 of your strongest champions and clear everything, both on Well, actually, I don't think normal and hard actually, from hard to nightmare, you can at least get 3 sacred shards. Maybe there's one in between here, I don't remember, but that's definitely some ways to get sacred shards as well. Then we have classic arena. Now, classic arena, I believe you can only get them, by being in platinum. That can even get you a void shard. That's one reason why you want to get into here. That's actually really nice. And this is on a weekly basis you're getting this chest. Man, I'm close. But it's gonna take a little bit more time for me to get to platinum. But yeah. And yeah, those are the ways you can get sacred shards. If I've missed any way you can get them, make sure to let me know in the comments. And swiping don't count, okay? Let's not count swiping credits for free, you know. But yeah, that's been everything for me, and I'll see you guys next time.